But the most important thing in the cafe, I think the cafe must be good. This is normal. But what is more important is the relationship with the customer. This is more value than anything.
The baristas need experience and need years of making coffee experience.
You learn to do coffee. It's not a magic thing, If you open from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's supposed to give to you 15,000 a week.
So we're standing right outside of Cafe Fleur, right here in Miami Beach. This is one of the most touristy area of Miami. We're 2 blocks away from the beach right now. Parking was crazy, but it's for a reason, because this place is always jumping, high demand all the time. We're gonna be talking to Stefano. He's an Italian owner right here. He has both 2 shops. He has a shop over there and he has a cafe shop over here as well. So they sell premium coffee, and they're very much known for their beignets. So right now we're gonna go inside and meet Stefano and see what's going on. But first, look at their menu. Like, I don't see this often. I actually want you to pan into the menu. The prices and the quality of the coffee here. Espresso's $3, macchiato $4, lattes $5. This is actually good quality price for a good quality product. I mean, if you go to Starbucks right now, you're getting lesser quality for a higher price. So we're gonna talk about that. How does he keep the quality so high and give everybody such affordable pricing? But let's go inside right now and meet Stefano. Hi, Stefano, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm Frank.
Hi, Stefano.
Yeah, so thank you so much for inviting me to your shop right here. It looks really nice. And the first thing I noticed when we were actually walking to the store, obviously, we want to know so much about you and how you got started, right? But your ability to have high quality products, which is your coffee, your beignets, but still being able to keep prices at a really affordable level. How are you able to do that? Keep the quality that it is without like pricing it, to where like these, some of these top like shops like Starbucks and all these people are overpricing people.
I think it's important to keep a price affordable for everybody, because I would like to have I don't want to have a touristic place, but I would like to have a local place, a place for local people.
Yeah.
And I like to have people to repeating and to coming every day, or at least 4 or 5 days a week to have the coffee. I like to have, as in Italy, a coffee place where the people in the morning, before to go to work or before to go to the beach, they walk in without to have the problem of the price, to pay the price. How we keep the price low without lose money, just to training the employee, don't throw away food, don't waste, to try to use the most possible the food without throw away.
Okay. So, you have repeated customers here, obviously. How many years of business have you been in business?
In the restaurant business or in this business?
The Cafe Fleur, how long?
No, the cafe, but 2 years. Almost 2 years. No, not 2 years yet.
Okay. So I noticed that with this coffee shop, since you only been in business for 2 years, what was your upbringing like? Were you always wanted to start a cafe, or were you always in the restaurant business?
I always was in the restaurant business, but I opened this cafe just maybe for fun or for case. It was a case we opened. I was with a friend of mine in North Carolina. We sold one shop with the beignet, the New Orleans beignet. And then we was attracted because they are similar also Italian beignet usually we have in the summer holiday. So we decided to bring the beignet in Miami because it's a nice, freshy. We fry freshly every portion, and we serve it still really hot and with the sugar. And it's really good to eat for breakfast in the morning, to substitute the croissant or the regular cake you around. So I think it's something special, something new for Miami.
I don't hear about beignets all too often around
No, it's
here. Is
not too
it,
many beignets around.
you obviously mentioned you're Italian, so you were born in Italy, or?
I'm born in Italy, grew up in Italy. Yeah.
And was that something that you guys were eating often?
We call in another way, we call frittella usually, but yeah, it's the same flavor, the same way. It's the flour, it's butter, some condensed milk, sugar. But they are famous in America for the New Orleans beignet from Louisiana.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you incorporated what, your Italian roots, but then you also took some influence from New Orleans and their style?
No. So in North Carolina, this product decided to bring Miami. I have nothing with New Orleans, French, anything.
Since the beignets is more of your popular item,
Yes,
right?
we are famous for the beignet.
Okay. And your customer base, like that, you say that they come often. What time do you guys normally open? Do people come here right before work?
We open 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But a lot of people, they come in the morning before to work or before to the beach. We have a promotion until 9 o'clock. I think the espresso is just $1. Also tourists, but a lot of people coming just for the shot of it for $1. Because this is Italian culture. The espresso has to be really cheap. It's just a shot.
Yeah.
Then you stand in the bar, you have a coffee, you drink. It's not like in America. It's called $3, $4, $5. We don't understand why. So I try to bring the same culture,
quality and everything.
Cultures, to consume, because the machine, more coffee you make, more better is the coffee, because it must be really hot, the coffee machine.
I've been to Europe, and I think the difference that I've seen is here we put a lot of sugar and flavor and vanilla and chocolate and all these things.
Double
and
shot,
I don't see
triple
that a
shot,
lot.
four shot,
everything. And you go to Europe, certain spots, they'll have a small little espresso. That's it. No flavor, no extra.
Question.
No oversell.
Double, triple, whipped cream, because they want to bring the ticket up.
And I haven't been to Italy. That's next on my list. But I've been to Belgium, been to France, Switzerland. So just from that influence, what I notice is people will go to a coffee shop like this, and it's not so much about like having a lot of sugary items. They just have conversation like this.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is that those restaurants, those cafes, they're not trying to kick them out to try to get the next person in like they do here in America. Yeah. It's literally just about the conversation and the relationship.
Exactly.
So is that an influence that you've brought here?
We want, yes. We want to do this kind of cafe. Really quiet, easy, not too many questions, no oversell, just to have espresso, beignet, and communication. Relationship. In effect, all the customers, they come in the morning, they are really friends of the people working here. They call by hand, by name. They know everybody because it's the same people every day. Plus, of course, we are in this area. It's really touristic, and we have a lot of tourists also. But all the local, they live here, they come every morning.
So you could have started anything, right? At this point, you have so much experience.
Yeah.
Why a cafe? Why did you decide that this was the way you wanted to go?
First, I think is the trendy of the cafe right now, more than any other pizza place. So it's more difficult, more complicated, the training, and then is a lot of restaurant around. And the coffee, it wasn't. Now it's more. But when I opened, wasn't too much coffee. And the people they consume now, they change. They consume more in the daytime than in the nighttime. I think that people, even younger people, they go out more in the morning than the nighttime. It's more fitness, more healthy, more stuff.
I've noticed that.
Disco club, they are done. It's no more discotheque around. The restaurant, they don't go. Before the restaurant, they was open until 12, 1 o'clock. Now at 10 o'clock, they close. And the people start the day much more early, and I think it's more fun also in the morning.
There's a huge health culture now, especially in Miami. Everybody thinks that people just come here to party and drink stuff like that.
I think it's changing,
right? Yeah.
Change in the daytime.
More running clubs, more focus on your body, health, and stuff like that.
Also in the morning, because the morning is much more interesting than the nighttime. I think it's more, you are more fresh, the day is more longer, you decide what to do in the night, more relaxed. You start the day with the dog, the friend. I think people, they have more activity in the day today than the night. They drink much less than before. Before people drink a lot. They drug much less than before. Everything, they are more healthy, more conscious with the time.
So the business that's taken away from these clubs and nightclubs,
It's the
they're
coffee.
coming to cafes.
Yeah,
I never thought about it.
And a lot of cafe in Europe, also New York, Los Angeles now, a lot of cafe, they do have happy hour during the day, from 11 to 1 o'clock, say for Friday night. You have a Bogo in cafe, or you have music, a DJ, stuff like that. And they put the night happy hour to the day happy hour.
Okay. So with your overall customer base, what would you say like the age demographic is here? Are you getting a lot more younger people or
No,
that's
yeah,
actually pretty young.
yeah, 20, 45 in the day. Early in the morning, maybe it's 25. For the coffee, for the local, it's 25, 50.
And it wasn't always like that. It used to be
Yeah,
that it was older people
yeah,
that were getting up early in the morning,
yeah,
drinking their
changes.
coffees, and now it's people now that
Yeah,
are doing
yeah,
that.
yeah. Younger, trendy, worker, independent, solo. A lot of solo people working, a lot of working. They change the office for the cafe. It's much more interesting than staying in the cubic office closed. And you stay in the cafe, you're looking up. This lady, she works, and the other side you have the people working. More.
And remember some of the things that you look for when you are hiring people here to work with you.
They need just to be able to smile, because a lot of people, they are not able to smile. To able to smile, they need to like the hospitality, because it's important, the hospitality, because we work in hospitality. They need to be happy and the other people happy. Say always yes. So if I don't like this coffee, okay, we change the coffee. I don't like the matcha, okay, we change the matcha. Without with the customer, just resolve a problem, resolve. We're looking for people to solve a problem easy, without this discussion. And every customer, they need to leave happy. I don't care if they spend $1, $100, they need to live happy. I think it's the best marketing.
So if I don't get a cafe and for some reason I'm not satisfied, and I said, well, now I want a matcha.
I want to change.
You allow me to change?
Yeah. Not after you drink all the cafe.
No. I'll chug it and like,
maybe half.
Yeah, I'll give a little taste and let you know.
Yeah.
But but you didn't mention one time that the baristas need experience and need years of making coffee experience. You just talked about the personality. You talked about making people happy.
If they know to do coffee, you learn to do coffee. It's not a magic thing, you know. If you have a little work ethic, if you like to work, to stay with the people, if you don't learn to make a coffee, it's a problem. No, the coffee you learn in 3 days. You learn to make a coffee. It's not really. We have a nice Italian toasted coffee. And then you need just to learn how to warm up the milk without burn, to do the foam, to prepare. But the most important thing in the cafe, I think the cafe must be good. This is normal. But what is more important is the customer. This is more value than anything. You can, with a good service, you can transform a terrible coffee in a good coffee. In terrible service, you can transform the caviar to a terrible thing.
Yeah.
So I think in these days, the food and the coffee must be good, because in the other way, don't open. But what is most important is the service. I believe in service. I don't believe in the rest. You like a coffee?
Yes, please.
Cappuccino?
Yeah.
Daniela, you two creamy cappuccino?
Thank you.
You like to try the
Of course.
one beignet, Daniela?
Yeah.
One beignet?
Thank you. Yes. And we'll definitely want to see that, right? Because your beignets, that's what you're known for. So we want to check that out. But just from a who wants to start their own cafe, right? Before you've been in business for 2 years. What were some of the most important things that you had to consider before you chose this location, before you decided you want to in business? Was it location first, or was it or was there other factors that were more important for you?
In my opinion, when you do a business or a restaurant business, depend. I have this location empty, this corner, and they open the cafe, and the location maybe is good because it's a central, it's touristic, etc., etc. Good location. But the most important thing in the business is your strength you put to the business. You need to believe to the business. You need to believe you believe in your beer. You open, and the people they can come to you. I believe if you are in Times Square, you can do better than me because I am outside the. Of course, in the main area you do money, but to open the main area you need to be money.
Especially.
Yeah, when you are young, you start a business. Always, my advice is to open where you don't spend a lot of money. Also because if you don't have money, you can rent just outside the spot, the location. And to put all the effort you want to put there in your product, in your project, in your business, and for sure you got to be successful. It's just working and working make your project, your dream a reality, more than location. Of course, if you are rich, your father give you a lot of money, you open in a nice location.
Life's easy.
Life easy to open the cafe, to close the cafe, to don't do nothing, to work. But if your normal life, and you want to start as a young entrepreneur, I think you need to first of all to believe in the project.
And trying to stay in budget. Before you actually opened the store, did you already know how much everything was going to cost you? How much the machines are going to cost? How much labor is going to cost? Did you have an idea of all the costs? And did you go over budget before you went and started?
Yeah, to open a coffee is cost today to open a little coffee in the location, maybe no prime location, you need a couple $100,000. A couple hundred.
Couple $200,000. 200,000.
Yes.
Just to start. Wow.
To start, to have a capital for the beginning, for the next month to pay the rent, to pay a couple employees till you grow up, and then one restaurant, one coffee. If you open from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's supposed to give to you 15,000 a week, more or less. So you are in super budget. You are good like that.
Is that 15,000 just to cover expenses, or 15,000 to
No,
make some money?
Yeah, to make money. To cover this one cafe like that with the amount of tables.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, that looks amazing.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you. Can you come close and look at this thing? Look at this mug, right? First of all, you went with black. Nice choice. I don't see that a lot. He actually has his branding here, and I don't know, how do they do this on top here to make it look like
with
that?
The foam.
Okay.
They prepare the foam with when they warm up the foam and the container, and then they do like that. How you do the foam?
Yeah, how do you do this nice little spiral thing? So you start on the outside and then you kind of come in slowly.
She do the creamy cappuccino.
He made me a specialist of it.
When I heard creamy, I didn't know what you meant by that, but this look real good.
It look like a whipped cream.
Yes, we'll try it.
Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers, salud.
It look like a whipped cream.
It does. I thought it was for a second. I was like, it's really good. Yeah. Do you go with is this like medium roast? And where do you
Italian
source
style.
your coffee?
It's Italian company. They roasted the coffee in New Jersey, but they roasted it the Italian style. It's more slow than any other. The Italian, Italy is the most important country for espresso, for the cafe. But we don't produce cafe.
Okay.
We are the #1 coffee seller, but we don't have coffee in our country. But we are the best in roasted coffee. We are the #1 in the world.
I did not know that. Obviously, we've all heard Colombia and all these countries.
But they don't know to roast it.
They don't know how to roast. Oh.
We buy coffee from all around the world. The most we buy is Africa, is Brazil, the two most imported coffee in Italy. But after also Colombia or other country, and then we roast it in Italy. To roast the coffee is a secret. It's not you put in machine and that's it.
Oh, you got a little secret behind this.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's really good.
I don't know if we have a secret or we have a talent in work. We believe in work. We believe in what we do.
I can see it. I mean, when you have to put passion in your product for it to come across like this, right? But to be honest, to have this quality, not just the aesthetics. Well, I like the mug and the fact that you have the branding. The quality of the coffee is very good. But again, like I mentioned to you in the beginning, I mean, coffee's getting out of control. I had a coffee the other day. It was about $10, like after taxes and everything, right? So the fact that you're able to have this high level quality, but then still make it manageable for the everyday person, right? You know, people who are not rich, they're not doing crazy, but they want someone to have daily coffee. Like this is a good
Because
quality
in my
product.
opinion, coffee must be a popular thing. It cannot be expensive thing. Coffee is coffee, must be for everybody, every day, in every moment. In Italy, we drink 7, 8, 10 coffee a day. If we spend $10 each coffee, we need a salary just for the coffee, right? We don't have money for the rent anymore.
Yeah, that's
Yes, it's for you.
oh yes.
You have a
thank-
little dish, please?
Yes, I love to see them. Okay, this is one of the bigger square ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my mind, I was thinking about like the small circular beignet, but this
No,
is like
no.
a nice big one.
Just
Yes.
some napkins, Kim, please.
Thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna put this here for you guys. So you see that? I can't keep it clean. I'll try my best.
Yeah, you got to be sure, got to be white soon.
Yeah, I'll see that. All right. Wow. Oh, I didn't know they were gonna just pick this whole thing up. There we go. So now this right here, where did you get the ingredients to make this? Is this something that you used to make yourself, or how did you come up with it?
No, the ingredient, we have all the ingredient here. Is really normal. Plus, we put a little love. So love you have or you don't have. You don't buy.
Do we dip it in, or we?
No, just a broken because you make your shirt white.
Yeah, I'm gonna look crazy. Everything is gonna.
But the magic of the good of the beignet is to prepare the dough. Longer you leave the dough to
I see that fluffiness there.
yeah, it's better than sex, right?
It's up there. I see. So it's not like overly sweet. When I'm thinking,
No.
I was thinking like a donut.
No, donuts is poison.
No.
You eat a donut, you die.
There are people. You know, there are some people who go to Dunkin' Donuts every day.
Yeah, I know.
They go. They
I
get
feel
their coffee.
I feel bad for that.
They get 2 donuts. They get their coffee and they eat in the parking lot
Yeah,
before work every day.
poor people.
Italians. I'll tell you what. The people, Italians I know are always in good shape. You guys are always skinny, not too big. Like
We walk. We,
walk a lot.
yeah, we consume. We walk. And we eat healthy.
You know.
Yeah. Also, if we eat a beignet, we eat one beignet. No, we don't eat 30 beignet.
Yeah, we can't stop here in
Yeah,
America.
and in America they don't stop. They keep
No.
going.
Can't have 1 cookie. You gotta have 3,
Exactly.
4.
You have a Big Mac. And you have a big Coke. You have a 20 coffee in Starbucks. They don't have medium, small, large. They have a 20.
With whipped cream.
Yeah,
A lot of whipped cream.
a lot of processed food.
So how often to yourself do you come into the shop and like
I come here 3-4 times a week.
you mentioned you have a partner, right?
I have one guy. Yeah, I have a partner, but also I have one manager. He's a really good guy. He's here, Agustin.
So for you guys who don't know that this is actually a cafe and pizza shop.
Yes,
you guys are switching
both.
over to just the
Only
cafe
the
side,
cafe,
right?
yes.
And what are some of the reasons why it's going to be turned into mostly cafe?
Because mostly coffee works better, I think. Pizza, we don't get really busy like the coffee. So that's why we're turning it to only the coffee shops. So basically this is the pizza side.
Right.
So people here can make their own pizza, so they can choose their sauce, cheese, different cheeses, all the veggies right here, and all the meats right here. And after that, this is the oven. So you basically place the pizza there. So like the pizza is gonna be right here. You put it right here.
Yeah.
And it takes 2 minutes to come in this side.
Okay.
And when it comes in this side, that's ready right here. We give it to the people and that's it.
So people come, they choose what's on their pizza,
Whatever
they put
they
it
want.
together. And what's the average cost for
15.
$15?
Yeah,
to put a
if
pizza?
you want just cheese pizza, it's $10.
Oh, let's get these.
So basically,
Nutella
if
dough.
they ask them for Nutella, we can fill it like this.
All right.
Or we do like 2 pumps.
Nice. Come on in with this
Great it
thing
is.
right here. Look at that. Wow.
And
Yeah.
you see, you can touch them.
Can I try it?
Yeah, try it.
Look at that. It's basically a donut at this point. That's exactly how I would have it, right there. Don't tell the boss, but that's good. Yeah.
So with the two ones, we're gonna put it in the bag,
Yep.
and we're gonna add a lot of sugar on it.
So how much
That's
would it cost
amazing.
for 3 beignets like this?
$5 only.
$5? That's it?
$5, okay, yes. That's very affordable to be in Miami Beach.
This place is extremely affordable.
So that's what we present. They will have to shake it before they eat.
Yeah.
They can, open from here like this. So they have the plate and the vignettes,
Oh, and then they use it like a plate.
Yeah.
Look at that. So they have like a little plate inside of it.
Exactly.
And then you keep it like
The
this
tray.
so it stays.
Exactly.
You guys thought of everything. You got the science of beignet right now. But yeah, man, this is so good. Thank you so much.
Great. Now, of course, guys.
You guys have
you can take them.
you guys have affordable pricing here, good quality stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no
Everything
there's a
fresh,
reason.
as you can see.
Everything fresh. There's a reason that you guys are in business and you're doing what you're doing. But thank you so much. And
Of course.
I really like the amount of energy. He came here on his day off, guys. He didn't have to be here. What's your name again?
Agustin.
Agustin?
I come here every day, yes. It's not a
Yeah,
problem.
Agustin, his day off, he's here every day. He likes to work.
I love
I tell you, people who are outside of America tend to work harder than Americans. You guys have a great attitude about
Of
work.
course, yes.
You just
We
want to
have
be here and
We have extra,
yeah.
energy, power, everything.
You want to be successful? Hire an
Of course.
Argentinian. Hire an Argentinian. That's how you do it. All right. All right. Thanks again.
Of course. Thank you guys for coming today.
I just want to talk a little bit about the equipment that you have back here because it looks like a full operation. If
Yeah.
you could take me through what is back here and maybe what the cost is to get
The
started.
equipment for the coffee shop is not too many, but some is important. The number one is the coffee machine, of course. You need at least to have a 2 group, so you can do several coffee. The coffee machine you can buy, but you can rent also if you want. I don't know how much is the rent, but the buy of a machine like that, a machine with a grounder to ground the coffee, is around 7,000 to 8,000. But you can rent if you don't. I know people rent. You need a small refrigerator for the milk,
Okay.
of course. You need a case for your pastry. But you make yourself is.
You can even make yourself.
Yes,
Yeah.
you need a refrigerator for the water, for the ice, for all the other stuff, because you need a small ice machine we have in the back to do all the ice coffee, ice matcha, ice cappuccino, ice whatever.
Sure.
And the small ice machine is cost around $3,000, $3,500. Also, you can rent all this equipment that you can rent. I know. In the restaurant business.
Talking about renting versus buying, right?
Yes, I don't know exactly because I bought everything,
yeah.
but I know a lot of companies they start renting or leasing. Of course, it costs much more on the long time, but it helps you to start your business when you start the first time. And then you have the orange machine is important because in the morning a lot of people ask for fresh orange. If you want to give a fresh orange, because most of the people they give orange in concentrate, but I don't like it because I think is not good. Is terrible. And this one is cost around 2,200.
Wow. Fresh, I haven't seen that before. You actually squeeze the oranges and make it fresh for people.
Yeah,
is this how they would do it in Italy as well? Like
of course.
Everything is chemicals here.
Yeah.
And a couple quick questions.
But make a big difference.
Is how many years would something like this last if you were to buy?
This machine, if you treat it well, is 20 years machine. If you treat in Italian way, if you treat like you don't clean, you don't do the salt. The coffee machines, I have a lot of water go around. This one you need to clean every week with a salt to clean all the calcium, all these things. So in this way, live forever. If you treat like that, it live 2-3 years.
Awesome. So if somebody's newer in business, they might consider renting because they don't know if they're going to make money.
Exactly.
You don't know how many years they're going to last.
Correct.
But for someone like you, where you have a little more experience and you already know what you're doing, you can buy this because the long term is
you spend much less.
Save money.
In 1 year, the lease one machine like that is cost maybe 250 a month. So it's 3,000 a year. So in 2 years, I pay the machine.
That's pretty good.
This machine, example, if I rent, I pay 250 and they buy for 35.
So yeah, it seems like a simple process, right? I'm sure it's a lot more complicated than what I think it is, but the simple actual operations itself is simple.
No, it's really simple.
The main thing to have a successful cafe, like you said, is people, process, and just treat it in the right way.
Like with your wife. If you don't have love, it doesn't work.
Yeah, big house with no love, and it ain't gonna work.
Doesn't work.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for showing us the place.
Nice to meet you.
And we'll try the beignets and how to make that.
Agustin show you how to cook.